Welcome back to my channel, Modest Fashionista. This is Alicia Renee. When I was 5 years old, I started taking orientation and mobility. My orientation and mobility specialist put a long white cane in my hand, and she had me walk up and down the kindergarten hallway and the other hallways in the school to teach me to navigate. So, on our very first day of orientation and mobility training, I would hold the cane like vertically in my right hand, and I would like poke it on the floor, like jab the tip on the floor. And I would say binga bonga, because I would do that with my grandfather's cane. He didn't have that kind of cane. He had the cane that was like black and silver, a black handle with a silver shaft for people that needed extra support. Because he had some strokes before I was born. So anyway, my orientation and mobility specialist would say things like, Alicia, leave your cane tip on the ground. Stop waving the cane tip around in the air. I would wave it around in the air a lot. And she would say, leave it on the ground. The tip always stays in contact with the ground. So we walked down the hallway, and we were standing in the hallway by the bathrooms, and I slapped my cane tip on the bathroom floor, and I slapped it on the hallway floor, and I could hear an echoey difference. But I didn't realize what I was experiencing. Obviously it was echolocation, but I didn't know that at the time. One day I was playing on the playground in the after-school program when I was in kindergarten at my school, and I was walking up the steps to the slides, and I had this thought: I wonder if people can echolocate to navigate. And I thought immediately, no, that's silly. People don't do that. Only animals like whales and bats and dolphins echolocate. Of course people don't echolocate. So, fast forward, when I was 23, just a few weeks before my 24th birthday, I came across this video on YouTube of someone demonstrating and talking about echolocation. And I thought, let me do that. I want to do that. I want to be an expert. So my echolocation journey officially began the very last week of March, just a few weeks before my birthday, which is in April. So I'm now 27, so I've been echolocating for about 3 to 4 years now. I'm not exactly an expert, but I'm better than I was when I first started. And I do try. I want to be an expert. I feel like I do better indoors than outdoors. Because like outdoors, for some reason or another, I confuse shrubs and like shrubbery and trees. While indoors, it's easier to figure out the shape of things. So, like, I use palatal tongue clicks. Sometimes I may use a alveolar click. Alveolar clicks are used for things that are far away. You use a palatal click for things that are closer to you. If what you are trying to echolocate is too far for the alveolar click to pick up, then you can clap your hands. However, I cannot echolocate when I wear my retainers. I'm on retainers because I have a tooth that has not moved down And I also have a tooth that I had to get pulled a few years ago. So when I wear my retainers, I cannot echolocate. So the majority of the time when I leave my house, I leave my retainers in the house so that I will be free to navigate the world through tongue clicks. And I will be free to see shapes in my mind through tongue clicks. Echolocation is just another way to see. You are getting visual information instead of from the eyes, you're getting it through your ears, and it travels through the ears, through the ear canal, through the eardrum, all the way to the visual cortex, where it is processed into shapes, curves, corners, open space, and how thick or dense or solid or soft the object is. All of this can be told just by tongue clicks. I'm so thankful that I saw that video. I wish that there were book-hoodles of videos on YouTube about human echolocation. I'm not so much interested in bat echolocation, whale echolocation, or dolphin echolocation, but I have a growing and a hunger and fascination for human echolocation. Honestly, I could see myself echolocating for the rest of my life. That's what I plan to do for the rest of my life. That's what I want to do. Thank you for watching my videos.